Gravies and Dick Clark, a whole bunch of them there.
All right, all right. Well, if you would please state your name so we know. You can look at the camera. That's part.
I'm Hugh Gabbard, the class of '55.
Very good. Okay. Where do you live now?
I live in Louisville at Fern Creek.
Okay.
I taught school at Fern Creek High School.
All right.
And I did some coaching there too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
And it came up to the Great Farmers Fair.
Yeah. How long's it been since you've been here?
8 years.
8 years.
Every 5 years we meet. 2 years we will meet. We try to meet every 5 years.
And what class were you in?
55.
55.
Class of 55. But a lot of us are dying, and we need to start meeting every 2 hours, really.
All righty. Well, where did you grow up? What part of Aurora? There.
On out, about 3 miles out, we have a farm out there, 127 acres.
Okay, out 350 or out?
Toward out Dillsboro.
Dillsboro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up in that part of the country.
So you still got it out there? It's still
No, somebody bought it, and they're trying to clean it up, make it look a little better. Lord,
well, how many kids were in your family? How many children?
Just Jenny and I.
Okay.
Virginia. She was going to come, but she got hurt a little bit. She's not going to make it.
All right.
But 2 years from now, we'll have our every 5-year deal. Yeah, and get in the parade, have a good time, get to see a few people.
There you go.
I saw a few of them today that I know. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Bob Fairman and I were good friends, and we were on the team. And Jerry Drew and Melvin Johnson and Klingenhofer was one of the first ones, and then Bill Slayback came in. He did.
Right.
Bill was one that was, after me, was the best the next 2 years for.
Yeah, he was a shooter, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Now, what year? We're playing basketball. This was basketball. I just want to make sure.
Well, Bill played all the sports too, like I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did all of them also?
Yeah.
Okay.
My senior year.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Fairman and I, like I say, were good friends. I saw him before he passed away. He had a funeral last year.
Yes, I remember when he passed away.
Yeah, and
so you were a center.
I was a center the sophomore year, and then he started growing, so he was the center the junior and senior year.
Okay.
And I moved to forward, and it worked out better too.
You were a tall forward back in that day.
I went to Eastern College. He went to Purdue.
Okay.
Jerry Drew went to Hanover, and Klingenhofer went to Michigan or Michigan State.
Okay.
Yep.
So where did you go to school before you got into high school? Which did you go?
I went to Southside.
Okay.
Then I went to the 7th and 8th grade and went from there. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Here.
He can tell you what year. I don't know.
We got a few.
Yeah.
This is the year. This is my freshman year. That's John Ray. John Ray.
Okay.
The main one there. One of the Satchwells.
Okay.
There's Klingenhofer up here, and there's Lester Amp and Gary Lyons.
Let's see, Lester. He was just
That's me now, right there.
That's you. Okay.
But I lettered my freshman year. Nobody else did on the freshman team.
Okay.
But I lettered on the freshman team, but I didn't get to play too much till the end.
I'm just going to hold that up, everybody. Hold that up so that. Yeah. And what year is this? This is 50.
This would be 51, 52.
Okay.
Yep.
All righty. Yeah. That's great. So you went south side?
Went south side, then went to north side, 7th and 8th grade, and then on over to the school.
The school.
Yeah. Yeah. We did pretty good on that.
Now you played all. Okay, thank you. You played all 4 years. Lettered all 4 years.
I did my freshman year and my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I lettered most of them. Yeah.
Okay.
I got. I used to high jump and broad jump and shot put, and I had the shot put record for 20 years.
Did you?
Yeah, almost 50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah, almost 50
That
feet.
was a good distance,
Yeah.
even when I threw shot put.
But I didn't know really how to throw it because I just threw it. And once I learned how to throw it, it's pretty good. Played basketball in college there. played baseball, and I got picked one of the top athletes from Eastern, 1974. So that was from 1906 to 1974, one of the 25. So I was happy about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, you should be.
That took care of the bad grades that I made sometimes. I was in track and baseball. Sometimes I'd get right off the bus and they told me to get ready. I'd get on the bus and go to a baseball game.
A lot of history.
That's busy.
Well, you think it's going to be worth anything for somebody to look at and think it might be something that's worth saying? What do you think?
Yeah. What?
So did you cover who his dad was?
No, I
My
didn't.
dad is Eugene Gabbard. He was the principal at Aurora.
Yeah, sure.
And my mother taught out at Westside. Yeah.
Okay.
They both retired, and they both passed away at the farm. 2000 daddy, 2003 mama, and we sold the farm, and somebody's trying to develop it, but it's not been
Your
developed yet.
dad taught. What did he teach?
Well, he was the principal.
A principal.
Principal, yeah.
back
But the first years we were here, back in *47, he had to teach classes.
Okay.
He had to teach biology for a couple, and then they found out that it's a full-time job.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Bill Slayback, he could be down here pretty soon.
Yeah, he's been in here. He brought his trophy in. He lettered all 4 years in all the sports.
He did,
So he
yeah.
made sure we got his trophy over there. And then he went where I went to school, Franklin. He went up there and he had scoring records and assist records, at least scoring anyway, up in Franklin until I was up there in the 70s. Actually, a couple years after I started.
Gene White's my good buddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Gene White's a center on the Milan team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Plump and Kraft.
Talk about that when you guys, that was what year when you beat Milan, who ended up winning the state?
We played them also in the regional and got beat.
Okay.
Coach said that we were the best team in the state. We just happened to luck out. You give the ball to Plump, and Plump is so good. It's unbelievable. I talked to him quite a bit.
What, when you played Milan, was that at Milan or down
That was
here?
in Aurora. Yeah, they just got like a practice gym.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even have, they go actually practice up at Versailles. And they won the state in '54.
Yeah.
32-30 or 34-32, one of the two. But they won it.
They made a movie about it. Hoosiers.
That's Hoosiers, yeah. And
So when you beat them during the regular season, do you remember the score?
54-45. I get talking, they tell me all the time about it, ask me about it. 54-45. Fairman was playing center then, and I was playing forward. And because he was getting tall, that's why I was moved forward, and it helped me too to get a better where to go to school.
Yeah. So were you pretty good? You right-handed, left-handed?
Left-handed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw you using your left
But I
hand.
was a pitcher in the baseball team too.
I'd hate to see you coming from the mound across. That'd be back in high school,
But,
especially.
A lot of things changed, since then. I have a baseball I'm giving to a guy that went to Eastern, and he pitched last year there. And I said, "This is 61 years old. This ball, and that's the one that we won the conference in." And I gave it to him because he was a pitcher.
So that was your junior year when you beat Milan?
That was my junior year, and
What happened senior year?
in the senior year we played them, but they didn't have their team on. We played them at Aurora. Yeah,
So you guys had a winning season.
I don't remember about that game. That must have been we lost. We didn't lose many games.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
We scored 100 in a lot of games.
and that's outstanding for that period of
That's a lot.
time, especially.
Rushville didn't want to play us, and what they did, they stalled the ball, and we didn't make many points that game. That really gets you mad. They just sit out there and hold it.
Kind of like North Carolina used to do in college, yeah. Stolen.
We played North Carolina State when I was in college.
Did you?
Yeah, that big old guy myself. And they'd just kill you, and it'd just be a foul. That time.
Well, what else do you remember going through high school? Mostly ball. I'm, you know, in athletics, you did mostly athletics.
Well,
you remember about the high school?
Zana and I was elected king and queen of our class as a junior year. You know,
Okay.
Zana Klingenhofer.
Okay.
And there was Ronnie Klingenhofer played on our team.
Yeah.
When I'm a sophomore, he was a senior. I already mentioned that, I think.
Okay. Okay.
But
Well, that's a
Melvin Johnson's not with us anymore. He started on the team. And the other slayback boy played quite a bit too.
Jerry, wasn't it?
Jerry. Yeah, actually he went to Eastern too.
Did he?
But he only stayed, Jerry went all of a sudden like this, he's a big old guy.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Jerry lately?
No.
Jerry Slayback? I haven't seen Jerry for a while.
Put on some weight.
You meet a lot of the people, and you even got to like some people from Lawrenceburg, and that's really hard to do.
Yeah, it was back then, especially living in our area. Yeah. Until after you got out of school, then you figured out everybody was the
Lawrenceburg,
same.
it's just,
Yeah, the Tigers. Well, we got a tiger up there hanging, you know.
well, I'll tell you
stuffed
one
tiger.
thing, Lawrenceburg was not, that was the scum of the earth, you know, Lawrenceburg, you know.
What kind of team did they have? Basketball team?
Pretty good team, but they really had a good football team.
Yeah, they always
And
had.
they had a guy that could high jump 6'9" my senior year,
Wow.
the old straddle and kick.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hell, the flop didn't come along till later, and it
a
was.
little bit later,
Yeah,
and that kind of came in by accident.
but that was up in that height.
Talking about a long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean that's when I didn't realize anybody could jump.
So here
I
at
think
this place here, we got all kind of paraphernalia from Aurora, so you can come in and see it.
Yeah.
They're glad to have you, and we see all kinds of different pictures. And the interview is trying to show me to where we really did pretty good. We saw that one right a while ago.
I know, but I want to get a close-up of you in here.
I already did. I put it up.
A close up.
No, him here in the picture.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He
We'll get
wants
it.
you
Yeah, this,
to just hold it, and he works the camera better than I do.
This is, believe it or not, is me. Right there when I was a freshman. That's the only one on that team's a freshman. That's me.
okay, I'm
That's John Ray. He's a dentist here.
okay. Right there, that's good. So point to you again. Point
Point
to
to
you.
me again. Right there.
Right there, okay.
Believe it or not.
All right.
That little skinny boy, 165 pounds,
How tall were you then?
6'3" and a half.
Right next to Les Amp.
Les Amp's up there. Les Amp up here. You get to see Klingenhofer over here. Klingenhofer, Gary Lyons, me, oh that Amp, me, Coach Ritter, and he played football.
Jerry?
Jerry Kent?
Kent, Herschel Kent. And these guys were all good, and he got hurt. He jumped into the Coke bottles. They were selling Cokes, and he ran in and fell in the Coke bottle and tore his knee all up, or we would have won the regional that year. This year right here.
Now who is that?
Uh,
Ed Satchwell?
I'll think about it in a minute.
It says Satchwell on the bottom. Is that Satchwell?
I used to go to get my hair in my
No,
you know, and it could look like it.
no, Don Fleming, Ed Satchwell, Johnny Ray, that ain't it either. You ain't got it, it's not right. Bob Green, that's Bob. This is Bob Green here, but you don't. Don Fleming, Ed Satchwell, Johnny Ray, you missed him.
So that's, we don't have the name right, you're saying?
Oh, Kelly? No, Carrie.
We got Ed Satchwell for that person.
I met her outside. Oh, okay.
Where's Ed at then? Such.
I can't think of his name right now, but he's the one that got hurt playing guard. This is at Aurora, and we were already way ahead, and he went into, they were selling the Cokes for the bottle.
Where's Ed at then, Satchwell?
Who's that?
Ed Satchwell. Where's he at in there?
This is Satch right here.
Oh, okay.
Satchwell.
Okay.
Could be Don Fleming.
Don Fleming?
There's Fleming.
Fleming back there.
So we're just missing one, you're saying? Yeah.
Fleming.
Okay, we're missing.
We'll find out who that is.
Fleming and
She's 7 years younger than I am.
Fleming and Kemp. I'll get in a minute.
Yeah.
They were the managers. And this is
Holtzclaw. Lloyd Holtzclaw.
Holtzclaw. He went into the sandwich business, went north and through here and just started making money all over the place. McDonald's.
Oh,
Yeah. But you're missing that one. I can't think of it. Jerry Rubel.
You know who Tom
That's
is?
Rubel.
This is Jerry Rubel. Okay?
Okay.
Jerry Rubel. You can write that
Okay, yeah,
down.
yeah, we don't have him on there.
Jerry Rubel. Okay?
All right, we'll get that corrected.
Jerry Rubel. Okay.
Now we know.
That's great. That's great.
All right.
No, he's on TV.
Thank you.
All right, fellas.
Well, we really appreciate you. If there's anything else you can add it. If not, you know, we really
Clean
appreciate
offer, wines, left out, me, Coach Ritter, Hershey, and Holthouse. Noodles Johnson, Bob Green, he high jumped. He could high jump. He was about 5'8" and a half. He could high jump.
He brought all his stuff in. That's all his stuff.
What you got there?
Bob Green stuff.
That's his dad, right?
I was just gonna show you that, his dad was a principal.
John Ray,
He was.
I remember.
Satchwell,
I remember his name.
and
We'll wait till we get this. We'll put that. We'll
who
get
did I say his name is?
You said.
Yeah, I remember Mr. I remember
What's his name? What did I tell you his name was?
Rubel. Jerry Rubel.
I'm just checking
I know
so
that-
you
Yeah, I got it.
Jerry Rubel, that's who it is.
You can tell you were a teacher.
Now let's
Yeah,
get.
I remember.
Yeah.
And your dad is right there. That's a 1951 yearbook.
This is 51.
And let's see the principal there.
See, I wouldn't be in there.
No,
Well, unless they, I was always around all this stuff, all this time,
Or it's probably somebody we know.
well, don't we have the 55?
football,
I didn't see it over there.
basketball, this is football.
I knew they
Coach Tom
I
there.
didn't even see when they were in it.
That ain't basketball. There's basketball, man.
They came in, they do all the videos.
There's Shawnee. He got his eyes closed. You know who Wagon Wheel Fleming is? This guy here? He slobbered all over the time. He couldn't, special ed type of thing, okay? There, Ruben. That's Cogshell. That boy right there named Cogshell. Maybe it's got it down there.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah.
Let's see. Chester Cogshell. Oh, it's on there. There's Amp. There's another one, the Rays. There's a Ray. There's a Ray, and there's a big old guy. Roger Schultz is that guy right there. He big old guy, left-handed. There's Jerry Wright. Is that his first name, Jerry Wright?
I don't know, we have one, did we?
Jerry Wright, okay.
When I was looking, there wasn't one there.
Yeah, we're talking about a long time ago, Phil.
You got an excellent memory, that's for sure. I don't know.
It
if I
was
remember
different from all the
all- People
others.
I don't remember.
Jerry Rubel, Ray, Shawnee, Schultz, Ray. And this is the same type of picture that's in our yearbook when we're jumping with Mylon, just like this one right here.
Turn this like that and we'll get a picture of Point them out again. Point them out.
This is Jerry Rubel,
Okay.
and this is one of the Rays, Ed Schoenig, Schultz, I got the wrong name there, and then the Ray. I lost his name. Wait just a second, I got it.
I'll get a refill.
Roger Schultz. It was right. Okay. But the same picture in the background is about when we were in the
I remember that little sweatshirt. when we had
the Milan game. And it's the same one about me and White jumping center, and White went to Franklin like you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's, would 54 be over there, I wonder, the annual? Should be, shouldn't we? We should have. No, we don't have 54?
All right, I'm heading up there
Yeah,
to
we
see
better-
what's going on.
We might continue this another
And
day.
ain't nobody gonna be listening to this, they'll be going to sleep, okay?
Oh, hey, we enjoyed it. I remember your mom and dad. I
Don't
remember
forget
your
to put
dad
him in there
especially.
now.
Okay, yeah, Rubel.
Jerry
Jerry
Rubel.
Rubel. We got him
Jerry
on
Rubel.
other pictures
Yep.
over here.
All right, fellas,
All righty.
I'm glad
Thank you.
I'm glad you even thought about me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Glad you came up.
I've had a leg broken, I've had 2 knees replaced. I'm just trying to make sure I learn how to
I
walk.
got a hip.
But I'm
in the back.
81, I ain't easy
I
going.
played ball for Slayback, 75. I played my junior year more and I broke my ankle.
Well, they went to the state that one year, didn't they?
77. Yeah, I graduated 75. I was with
I appreciate you, fellas.
Mel Johnson's son Tony. Timmy is the one that played with